Hey dudes, do you remember watching TV and someone would come across the screen and put a little twinkle in your eye? Make you feel kind of funny, like when you climb the rope in gym class? We're going to talk about our favorite television crushes tonight.
Woo! Yeah.
Ooh.
Here's our theme song. Hit it.
5 dudes with views. 5 dudes with views. 5 dudes with views. 5 dudes with views.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the 5 Dudes of Views podcast. Tonight we're talking about our favorite television crushes of all time. Guys, there's a lot of great choices out there. When I was doing a dive on this, I actually forgot a few, and then it took me right down memory lane, the good old memory lane. What do you guys think about it? Like, what qualifies a crush? Like someone who's kind of like cute, like the little a kind of nerdy girl, or did you like more of the blonde bombshell or the action star? What kind of things were you guys thinking about when you were narrowing down your choices?
All of the above.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be. For me personally, I'm doing TV childhood crushes. So it's like cute, bubbly, the maybe the girl next door, maybe the goofball, it can range the whole spectrum.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. 100%.
But yeah, mine I honed down to just childhood 80s sitcom TV.
Our childhood ones, take in mind that this was
The age we were
30
at.
years ago.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we were 30 years younger.
We were
and some
little.
of these crushes were the same age.
Absolutely.
At that
Right.
time.
Or maybe
so
older.
it wasn't creepy
maybe older
then.
at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of mine are older.
Yeah.
Cougars.
But I think that goes without,
Sure.
goes without saying, right? I mean, that's obvious.
Yes.
If I had a
This
crush
look-
on someone that was 12 years old when I was 10, it doesn't mean that I have a
No.
crush on him now.
this
when
is-
she's
this is
12.
like your-
This is an
Yes,
innocent.
it does. You're going to jail.
You're busted.
This is, I would say, as innocent as a podcast could be, right?
Exactly.
It's just,
Yeah.
nothing creepy. And,
No, not at all.
until it gets to Ted.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think a prerequisite back for our childhood, crushes was a beautiful woman, a pretty woman.
Pretty woman.
I had a couple though that weren't considered when I was a kid.
Like
that I don't know-
classically pretty. Like,
I don't think they would be considered pretty. I just had a.
are we going
crush-
to talk about them?
Yeah,
I can't wait.
but I
So
had a crush on them.
I think for girls especially, there was a lot of magazines at the time that had all the hot guys of the time, and you
Sure.
see girls with all the guys all over their rooms and pictures and stuff, like the New Kids on the Block and
Kirk
action,
Cameron.
River Phoenix and the Coreys and stuff of the day.
Sure. Sure.
I don't remember a lot of dudes doing that. I think we all had Hot Wheel posters and athlete posters in our rooms.
Cars.
And stuff.
Cars and
Yeah.
bands.
Horror movie poster.
Yeah, exactly. But we had we watched TV and we saw the girl that was walking, in the show, and we're like, oh wow, she's pretty. Or man, I wish she was at my school so I could ask her to the
Exactly.
dance.
You guys are saying you
know?
didn't have girl posters on your walls?
I did when
I
I
think
was
so.
older. When I was a teenager, I did.
Yeah.
I remember.
I'm
Like
specifically
14, 15, I
this
did.
is early childhood.
Yeah,
maybe,
teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
kid.
having.
I didn't.
I'm more
No.
like Brad,
You're right,
where I had
yeah.
horror movie posters up. I had cars, like a Camaro or,
Yeah.
or a
Right.
Corvette or something.
I had
Right.
cars
Yeah.
and sports teams and
Yeah.
movies, and I had a couple of surfers surfing on
Yeah,
waves
so
and
I
shit
didn't-
like that.
I didn't necessarily put them
Yeah,
up there, but
okay.
I was aware of them. I would watch them on TV and be
Yep.
like, damn.
Yeah.
But it's almost
I
like
had
Sure,
I had
sure.
really hot posters of Amelia Earhart and Eleanor Roosevelt.
Wow.
and
Me
girls like
too.
that.
It's great.
How did you know?
Well, you'll find some of those on our list, maybe. I'm kind of like George, where it's you relate, oh man, if I had a girl like that that went to my school
Yeah.
or in the neighborhood,
Yeah,
or,
exactly.
You'd
be like, wow, I'd
Yeah.
talk to her or ask her to the dance. or
go to the
something.
roller rink.
Yes, to the arcade.
Also,
Sure.
I noticed when I was doing this, a couple of my crushes were at the time I would have been let's say 12, and the character or the actress that I had a crush on was way older than me, old enough to be
They
my
were-
mom.
Mom.
But I
At the
had a
time-
crush on this
Same here.
actress or
There's
character.
a few that are on my list that are like that
Yeah.
too.
Carol
Still.
Burnett.
Hey.
B.
Funny
Arthur.
you should
She's sexy.
say it. No.
P. Arthur.
Yeah, I mean, I think our generation especially had attractive women that were not anywhere near our age range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And we could talk about that.
Let's do it.
And I
Sure.
think that would even come up in our movie crushes too.
Oh, for sure. It was.
Future
Yeah.
Valentine's podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Movie.
Valentine's Day 23.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look out for it.
Well, let's get it started here. My number 5 is kind of out of left field. It is MTV VJ Martha Quinn.
Oh,
Great.
dude, good
Yeah.
one.
Good pick.
Dude, I
don't remember what
I
she
grew
looked
up.
like.
We've talked about MTV
Yeah,
and my
for
love
sure.
for MTV, and I watched all of it. And she was on there a lot. I think her, Nina Blackwood, were the female hosts.
Yeah.
But Martha Quinn was just so friendly, so bubbly, and she's still attractive to this day. But how could you not like fall in love with her? Like her music knowledge. She was talking to bands all the time. She was
Totally.
just so darn cute.
Yeah.
And she was super
I agree.
cool. She she'd come off as like, she had tons of information about bands and stuff. And the interview she did, it was you wanted to like be around her. She seemed like she would be super cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
I agree. I liked
Yeah.
her confidence. I think for the time, she, was a great spokesmodel for that
For
new.
That new era of MTV, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
She almost seemed like she should be on like a Nickelodeon show or something. She's like upbeat and bubbly and
I have no
Yep.
idea who this
Martha
is.
Quinn. Oh,
Really?
you didn't, he
I'd
didn't
have
have
to
MTV.
see. I didn't have
Oh,
MTV.
that's
But
right.
it's weird. I remember Nina.
Neither did I, but I knew her.
I might know her if I saw her because I remember Nina Blackwood for sure.
Yeah. I think Martha Quinn had
Yeah.
a mullet.
Nina Blackwood was like more of like she had that like smoky bedroom voice. But
Yeah,
like,
raspy.
She was like she looked kind of like Pat Benatar a little bit, but
Yeah,
not my
yeah,
type. Well,
yeah.
I'm more of a Martha Quinn guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I was more of a JJ Jackson guy, but I'll go with Martha Quinn.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
go your own
All right,
way.
Brad,
Like
who
what you
you
like.
got for your number 5?
So, this was an actress on an NBC show, aired August 24th, 1979 to May 7th, 1988. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them, and you have Mrs. Garrett.
No. Wait, can I try to guess who you had a crush on?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess it was either, and I know this sounds bizarre, but
Nancy McKeon.
either Joe, Nancy McKeon, or the blonde. What was her name?
Blair Warner.
Blair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blair
Lisa Welchel.
Warner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
She still looks good for
Dude,
her age.
so they just did a new. Did you see that live
Yeah.
thing on
No,
ABC?
I didn't.
It's
I did.
The Facts of Life.
Yeah.
Like, Jennifer Aniston was on it. She still looks great.
She
Yeah.
looks better than. I don't want to say it.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, shit.
I agree.
She's holding up pretty good.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah. She does that show Collector's Call, too.
Yeah. I
She
love that
looks
show.
good.
I've never heard of
Yeah.
that.
It's toys and
Oh, okay.
collectibles.
Memorabilia,
Oh, cool.
collectibles, yeah.
What is that? Me TV.
Me TV,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow,
It's a
I
good
didn't
show.
even know
But
that.
shout out Me TV.
Yeah. Popular.
But yeah, she
model.
looks
Lisa
good
Welchel.
for her
Good
age.
pick. Very good pick.
She looks good for her age.
She
Like,
looks
she took
great.
care of herself.
She was
Like-
super cute back in the day, and again, like I don't know, I just loved that show as a kid, and she's the cute blonde on the show, and funny,
Snarky, very
funny,
snarky on that
snarky. Yeah.
Yeah, she was kind of like
She's good.
the one that was hard to get along. Well, Joe was, too.
Joe was the.
They
They
both
had that.
And
you
they
know.
butted
Tomboy.
heads. Those two
Yeah,
characters
yeah.
like were like enemies.
and
almost.
Lisa Welchel was original cast too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
she
right.
was
Yeah.
It was
Very
just-
good. Very good.
great theme song too.
Great theme song. Great show.
Blair.
Blair.
Yep.
Blair's my favorite.
She's great. All right, Ted, what do you got for number 5?
I'm going to stump you on this one. You'll never know who this is. Her name is Stacy Mistison, and she was on the show Degrassi High, which ran from 1987.
Oh, it's a Canadian show.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it aired
Drake.
on.
Drake was on that show
That's right.
in a wheelchair,
It's funny.
right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like the
Well, there
newer
were
version.
I want to say
like
3
new.
or 4 versions of that. There was like
Yeah.
Kids of Degrassi, Degrassi Junior High, High School, Next Class, and Next Generation.
okay, okay.
And
It was like Saved by the Bell.
Stacey Mistison was a character named
It's a great
Caitlin Ryan, who actually is a character that Kevin Smith named one of his characters in Clerks
oh.
from a character named Caitlin Bree. And Kevin Smith tried to cast Stacey Mistison in Mallrats, but Universal didn't go for it.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
looking. I'm looking at. I've.
But she's really cute, and at the time I was in high school and I was watching Degrassi High, so it wasn't creepy.
No, not at all.
No, it was creepy.
Oh.
No, it was creepy.
But she was confident. She was majoring in filmmaking, which was what I was majoring in, so I could relate to this character. She
Yep.
was cute,
Cute.
Funny, confident. The show is a great show. It kind of is a high school version of 90210. So less Saved by the Bell and more. They tackled like
More drama.
Yeah, more dramatic. They tackled suicide, teen pregnancy, LGBTQ, and this is back in the 80s, so way before its time.
Yeah.
And She's still around. I think she's like my age now, which is crazy, but she's super healthy.
Like 80,
Should've
85.
retired- shut up. Retirement home.
Shut up.
She's in a hospice, I think now.
But I looked up.
She looks cute in a diaper.
So I looked her
Sorry.
up, and they still like do Degrassi High like panels at Canadian conventions.
Wow.
She won a Gemini, which is the equivalent to an Emmy.
Mm.
So that's a big deal.
Is that the Canadian Emmy?
That's the Canadian Emmy. The Gemini.
I did not know that.
And super cool. Doing this list was really fun. It was fun. Stacey Mistison is my number 5.
It's a great last name, by the way.
Mistison, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that she also drove the sales of tissues in Canada.
Oh, right up the charts.
No comment.
All right, Brett, what do you got for number 5?
Drove the
number-
tissue sales in Brooklyn too.
I think my number 5 is probably going to be on someone else's list higher up, but
Tissues.
she is my number 5. It's Christina Applegate / Kelly Bundy.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, weather
Good one,
girl.
dude.
Huge crush
Yeah. Yep.
on her when that
Major,
show
bro.
was on.
Yeah.
Major.
She was older than me. I want to say she's like 7 or 8 years older than me. So I was like 12, 13. She was already like in her early 20s.
I think all of mine are older than me at this when I'm.
Yeah,
Wait, she was
they're
in her
either my
early-
age or older. What's
She,
that?
she started in her early 20s? And
When
Married with Children?
started, she was probably like 17. But I didn't watch
Okay.
the show till like season 2, probably 3.
Totally
She was probably
understandable.
like 20, and I'm like 12, 13.
Yep.
So just, yeah, she was just super cute.
Yeah.
And, she was kind of like the bad girl in the
Yeah,
show.
she had an edge.
Yeah.
Ditzy and
She used to
Ditzy.
shit all over Bud Bundy when she had a chance. That was the best
Yeah.
part. Like just
Yeah.
thrashing that poor
Fun.
dude.
I love that show. All the characters
Oh,
were
it's a great show.
Fun,
great.
flirty. I think she was confident.
Yeah.
Ditzy at times.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, but also like those kind of like all the characters in the show. There were some episodes where you saw like she actually, meant well. Like she had a heart.
Nice.
Like she'd do something for. She was like daddy's girl, for Al Bundy, and like.
yeah.
She would help her dad out.
Yeah.
At times.
Yep.
Yep. I got that.
That was
thought you
a
were
funny
gonna-
show.
I thought you were going to say Marcy Darcy at first as your.
Oh no, from
Ooh.
Fright Night. what's the actress's name? I can't remember.
What?
God, I can't
Whose
remember her
name?
name.
The actress's name. I can't remember her
Oh,
name.
Billy.
Amanda Burst.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
That's
She's still around. She's Canadian.
She's directing. She's
Oh, is
a
she?
director.
Okay.
It's funny.
I actually, before I Married with Children, when she was known for Fright Night. I remember when I was a kid, I thought she
It's
was
funny.
pretty
Verse.
good looking in
Yeah.
Fright Night.
Fright Night.
In
Yeah.
Fright Night, she's,
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
Yep.
But totally different
Hilarious.
looking character for Married with Children as
for
Marcy
sure,
Darcy.
for sure.
Yeah. Anyways,
I've always really been attracted to like rocker / like stoner looking girls, and that's
Okay.
kind of how Kelly Bundy was. I
Yeah.
mean, she was just
Epitome.
through the
Epitome.
existence of that show, she never got less hot. She was always just super attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
always rocking like the black
the
leather.
outfits, yeah.
Yeah, total like rocker like chick.
Right.
Yeah. That's my
Yeah.
number 5.
Nice.
Solid.
Actually, you know what? Katie Seagal, pretty hot too.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
I didn't want. Well,
Oh, we might have some on the list
Uh-oh.
coming up.
Oh.
All right, George, who you got number 5?
Number 5, I'm going to go way, way back to my childhood. and
Way back.
Revisit an old, how would I put it? Well, it's funny because when I was at that age to actually watch the TV show, she
Okay.
was way older than me. But for some reason, she stood out. She had like the long black hair, the nice bosom. Linda Carter. Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Dude, just
Little too low.
I remember
A little
watching.
low.
Yeah, a little low.
Little low.
Oh, low.
Little low.
All right,
Well,
but
I kind
hey,
of did. The way I formatted my list was I went 5 being my earliest crush, and then my number 1 to like my latest crush.
Okay.
okay.
So it's not necessarily
Okay.
like my top 5 to
see.
1.
I
It's
see.
more
I-
from when I was younger to now. To a
It's
little bit older.
chronological,
So you-
and you like
number
all of
1's
them.
going to be a more
More recent.
temporary, more
current.
recent person.
More current.
I would think
more,
so.
more
Yeah.
relevant.
Anyway, great pick, Linda Carter.
Awesome pick. And I was into comic books obviously as a kid.
Wonder
So
Woman.
that was just like a comic book character come to life and all the stuff she did in the TV
I still
show.
love watching that
and-
show.
Oh,
It's on
Yeah.
every
It's
weekend.
fun.
it's great, dude.
Do you know her heritage?
No, I don't.
Hot.
Irish Mexican
Wow.
Yeah.
Smoking.
from Arizona.
Mm.
Fun
I
fact.
think she did
Fun fact.
didn't she do a cameo in the second Wonder Woman movie, I want to say?
I thought she
I
was in
think
there.
so.
Oh, did she?
I think she did.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Was it 1984? That one?
yeah.
I hear. I haven't seen it.
I haven't
hear
seen it yet
Me
either.
either.
But yeah. And she
She's
still looks
awesome.
great, man.
She had those hot pants and the
I saw her in an episode.
thigh-high boots.
Show's getting weird, man.
I think it was $6 Million Man. I can't remember. It was one of those shows from the 70s. It was pre Wonder Woman. and it was on a couple weeks ago. But she she was like beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Like,
she a model?
drop
I thought
dead-
she was a model
she had
before.
to
Yes,
be.
she was a model.
Pre-White
And
Woman?
Revlon, maybe.
Yeah,
or,
yeah. Spokeswoman.
And I think
Yeah.
she was like Miss World 1972,
because
if my facts are
her
straight.
eyes,
They're
like,
they never are.
she had like striking eyes too.
She
Like,
did,
was, like,
big
Yeah.
I think
time.
just
her
blue
face
eyes.
was
Yeah, she
pretty,
had
like-
dark hair,
Very
Blue
pretty.
eyes.
Blue
fair
eyes.
skin, and blue eyes.
Yeah.
That's the Irish
Yep.
Very
coming
pretty.
through.
and a great smile.
Yeah,
Like,
and a full
really good-
figure.
Full figure.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's a
Yeah.
like
Get
an
that
hourglass.
lasso out.
Yeah.
Spanker.
Yeah, I think Dave Chappelle has a joke about that. It's funny. He's like, she'd lasso you, and he'd say, you have big boobs.
Look at Wonder Woman. Look at how she dresses. Blue underwear with stars on them. I mean, what made her put that on? Look at the weapons they give her. She has a golden lasso that makes you tell the truth. What is she going to do with that? She's going to catch a bad guy? Gotcha. Oh. Damn, he got some big breasts.
It's true.
She does. They were
hilarious.
great. But yeah, I remember being a kid and just going, "Wow,
Oh,
man!"
yeah.
It's like a comic book character come to life.
Yep.
And at that age, you're like,
Yeah.
"Wow."
Yeah. That costume.
Yeah.
Wah wah wee wah.
Yeah, still really good looking.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely takes care of herself.
Yep.
She must be what,
That's
like
good.
65 now, probably.
Probably. And she's a singer. She's a very talented singer,
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Do you have her album?
I don't.
What's-
But I've heard her sing before on like YouTube, and she's an awesome singer.
She's like country singer. Is it country
Oh,
or
really?
blues or
I think so.
yeah,
I think
I think
bluesy.
it's bluesy country. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh. I
So yeah,
like
good
it.
pick, George.
bluesy.
It's awesome.
Nice. Number 4 for me is an actress who was in 2 shows that I liked as a child. One was called Silver Spoons,
Oh.
and the other one was Buck Rogers.
Dude.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
Aaron Gray.
Almost
Great.
made
Yeah.
my list.
She's
Almost
great.
made my list.
F yeah.
Me too.
I mean, just those Buck Roger outfits is like it could be number 1, but I
Yes.
mean, she is just beautiful.
Yep.
Was a great actress, and I remember
Yeah.
like whenever she was on screen, my attention was gone from everyone else.
100%.
Satin hot pants
Yes.
is what I'm talking about. So
Silver Spoon, she was more like the traditional, like, she was, I forget what the character she was, but I know that she was on that show,
She was-
and I
I
used
think
to
she
watch
was
it
the
a lot.
mom. The girlfriend
Mostly
or the
just because
mom?
I liked watching those
She's
trains
the,
go through the house.
what
Oh,
do you call it?
yeah.
Stepmom.
Stepmom.
The train.
Okay.
Stepmom,
Yeah.
yeah.
She
More
also,
conservative dress, but still, she's super good looking.
yeah.
Yeah.
She also Silver
Easy on the
Spoon.
eyes.
She had like the dark hair. Buck Rogers was more like a light
Blonde.
blondish.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
It's true.
I
Man,
She's
that was
awesome.
one
I
of
loved
those
her in Buck
awesome
Rogers.
show. I love the intro to Buck Rogers.
Me
Probably one of the
too.
best TV
I
intros
love
of all
that.
It's on
time.
every week on if you get MeTV. It's on every
No, I
Saturday
don't.
night at like midnight. Yeah.
Yep. So
I watch it every week. It's cool.
it's like a local channel kind of thing.
She was like
And
she was
yeah.
really beautiful actually. Like when
She was a
you
good
watch-
sidekick to Buck.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, he's from Arkansas, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
Gil
Gil
Gerard?
Gerard is?
Oh,
Gil
I didn't know
Gerard.
I did
that.
not
Wow.
know that.
Ah.
That is pretty cool.
Wow.
Okay, Buck. Bitty 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 bitty.
You know who did his voice, right?
All right,
Mel
Brad,
Blanc.
what you got for number 4?
No blank. That's right.
My number 4, this was a NBC sitcom, aired January 84 to May of 92. She was Christine Sullivan, public defender.
Oh,
Yeah.
Night Court.
Marky Post,
Yeah.
Night Court.
I forgot about her.
Damn, you're right.
How did that know?
That's
I'm
a good
somehow
list.
attracted to funny blonde sitcom stars in my youth.
That's funny.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, she. I just always thought she was pretty. Even later in Something About Mary, she showed up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, she was
recently
very-
passed away, unfortunately. But
She's also in a Buck Rogers, just one episode.
oh really?
Yeah,
I
she's
know-
really young in it.
I know
but
she was in the Fall Guy.
yeah,
early
but
on.
she probably was a model too. I think because in the
I
Buck
wouldn't
Rogers
doubt
I
it,
saw,
yeah.
she was like strikingly beautiful. Like when you saw her on the screen, you're like, whoa, this girl is very, very like, beautiful.
Probably, yeah, probably.
She
so.
probably had to be a model. Like,
Yeah, I mean, after she died, people popped up pictures of her on Twitter, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like there must have been early modeling pictures. Like, oh my god, like,
Yeah.
she was smoking hot.
said she
Yeah.
worked on game shows as well
Yeah, that makes sense.
early on.
Model,
crazy.
model
We-
stuff, spokesmodel.
it's crazy. She passed away, and Mac. They both died like within a month of each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy played Mac like this
Sucks.
last
Oh
year.
yeah, I forgot he.
They died like
passed.
within a month of each other, and I want to say they died of both died of cancer.
God, that's
Did
terrible.
that new Night Court air yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
I'm
haven't
not.
seen
Not
it.
that I'm aware.
I forgot
of.
they rebooted it.
Yep.
Ugh.
I feel like
Oh,
the last
shit,
time
did
I
they?
saw her
Oh,
in
wow.
anything was there something about Mary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the last
Yep,
thing I saw. her in.
Exactly.
Me too.
Played the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marky
Yeah, she-
Post. Very attractive.
Okay.
Cute. Night Court.
Love that show.
All right, Ted. What do you got for number 4 this time?
I got another stumper. Left field.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
This one's Christina Hawk. She's on a show called Flip or Flop,
What?
and it's a current
Now
show
she's
that I
making
watch.
stuff up.
Flip or flop?
The show's been on for 10 years on Home and Garden,
Oh.
and it's a,
God.
Come on, Brad. I mean,
How
come
did I
on.
not know
everybody,
this?
I mean,
everybody
shit.
knows this.
it's a kind of a couple show. The two are married. They've since gotten divorced.
What's her name?
Christina Hawk.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I want to see.
Oh,
what this-
okay. I think I know who you're talking about.
A-A-C-K.
I want to see this.
She's
And
married
she's
to
a
that.
fucking wicked
I
designer.
want to see this hawk.
Tariq
Yes,
El
that guy.
Musa.
Yeah.
They both have remarried. Christina had another kid, but she has an amazing eye for design. She's really beautiful, and she has a wicked sense of
Man.
humor. I mean, she teases the crap out of her ex. They still have a show, even though they're divorced, but she still teases him, and really funny. I mean, all in good fun kind of teasing.
Oh, okay.
But I like the show a lot.
I think I remember.
She's easy on the eyes.
Yeah, she is. I'm looking at the
And
photos now.
she's just like an interesting person, confident. She's good at what she does. Her craft is design. So, and they flip houses.
House flippers.
Flip them for real.
Yeah, and they
Ooh.
They
make
flip 'em
anywhere
for
from
real.
like $100,000 to $200,000. They used to be realtors.
Wait, how much do they make?
$100,000 to $200,000
Per
per
flip?
flip.
Damn.
Yeah.
So how much do they make in a year?
Jesus.
A million?
They're
Couple mil?
millionaires. I mean, they live on the
Yeah.
coast, and
Which
they're very
coast?
successful.
East Coast, West Coast?
No, they're based out of Orange County.
Oh, okay, they're right.
And I think they both live like a couple doors down because they have kids together.
3 doors
uh,
down.
Kryptonite.
Get out of here.
Oh,
So they live in Laguna.
okay.
The
Okay.
Lagunas,
Like-
dude.
Yeah.
Do you have a street
So-
address for that?
Do you have a Google Maps
So-
exact location?
It's a current, whatever crush. But
Does
I
she
think
have a
she's awesome.
restraining order against you? I heard.
Yeah, shut up. So that's my number 4.
That's a good one, dude.
All
I
right.
like it.
Christina
I'll
Hawk.
have to look that one up. I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Brett?
All
What
right.
you got for number 4?
So my number 4, it's a technicality because she
Ah.
wasn't really known for TV, but from when I first knew who she was, it was from a TV commercial for Pepsi in the early 90s. It's Cindy Crawford.
What?
Do you remember the Pepsi ad?
Yes, I
that
remember
count?
the one.
It
you
was
don't know
on
if that
TV.
counts.
The commercial was only on TV.
TV crushes.
I do
but she-
remember that.
It was the Pepsi
Holy
commercial.
shit.
The little boys are watching
I mean,
her.
I can name
get the
anybody that's been on
Pepsi.
TV.
Oh, she goes to the
And
machine.
she drinks it, and they're like
Yes.
sweating and all hot. And
Yep.
they're like 10 years old.
They're
11
like,
years
oh my
old.
God, look at her.
It is a
I was
technicality.
probably 14
Does that
when that
count?
commercial came out. It has to.
I would
It's
say
only on
Technicality.
TV.
So
It was-
movies are on TV.
Yeah.
So
this
can
was-
I?
No, this was made for TV. It's a commercial for Pepsi that was made for TV.
Hey, look,
only.
it's his, so
Yeah,
you know.
I'm naming.
Yeah.
Reality
But
stars.
she
Why
had
not?
she had
Sure.
a TV show on MTV called The House of Style.
Oh,
I watched that.
There you go. Pull it off there.
There you go. There you go.
It
She's
counts.
she's on infomercials now on
Teamwork.
TV.
Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
counts.
But back in,
Dreamwork.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, it was a
commercial.
big.
Yeah, it
that
was huge.
commercial
It was
huge. But like,
Huge.
I remember that
Was
commercial.
that
and I
Super
had
Bowl?
Huge.
It might have been a
I
Super
thought it
Bowl. I bet it
was.
was Super Bowl '92 probably when the Bills and the Redskins. Anyways,
You mean Washington football team?
oh,
That's right.
well, this is '92. Yeah, before they were called that.
She's awesome. Cindy Crawford.
But yeah, and I remember after that, like, then I was like, oh, like, I'd see her posters at the mall. You know,
Yes.
you go to the poster store in the mall.
Yes.
They sold
Hot
posters.
Topic.
She's a supermodel.
She'd be all over there. I had to buy, like, 'cause
Spencer
I was like
Gifts.
14. Yeah. She was just beautiful.
Supermodel.
Supermodel.
Yeah.
And she was it Richard, who was married to her? Richard Gere at the time?
Greco,
Yeah.
I think.
Richard
Greco?
Gere.
Oh.
It was Richard
Richard Grieco.
Richard Gere.
Go.
Booker. She's married to Booker.
Booger?
Jump Street.
Anyways, that's my number 4.
You can't go
Yeah,
wrong there.
Nice.
She's hot and her daughter's hot.
Oh, her daughter's what? Like, she must be like 25, 30 now?
Oh.
I don't
Really?
know.
Oh my.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But she's, oh man,
Is she a supermodel too?
Oh,
The daughter?
I have no idea.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
George, number 4.
Number 4 for me was, well, let me start it this way. She replaced a TV star because the TV star wanted too much money.
Oh.
So,
What?
I know who this is.
Oh,
Anybody?
it's
Can I
Three's
take a guess?
Company.
That's
Three's Company.
right. No,
Three's
It was
Company.
Shelley Long?
Cindy.
Shelley Long from
Cindy.
Cheers.
The cousin.
Kirsty.
Cindy, the cousin.
Yes,
she was-
Jenny Lee Harrison.
She was cute.
Dude, she was.
I
to
liked
me,
her.
I forgot about her.
She might have been better.
Dude, I swear to God, she was a step above Chrissy. Now, Chrissy's hot. Don't get me
Wow.
wrong.
Terry was my favorite, but Cindy was pretty cute.
Yeah,
Terry was your favorite?
Yeah, Terry was my favorite as a kid.
Cindy from Three's Company. Dude, she would wear the sweaters. She would come in all bubbly and kind of ditzy, blonde hair, blue eyes.
The sweaters. Now I remember
smoking,
her.
Right? Oh,
Sweater. What's that? What's that from?
She was basically
Three Amigos.
What do you call it? Suzanne Summers' replacement.
yes.
'cause
She was Chrissy 2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blonde.
Blonde. It was her cousin,
Blue-eyed.
right?
Yeah, it was her
Yeah.
cousin. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Whenever you can't, whenever a character gets written
It
off
is
show,
Chrissy
make the new
2.0,
one your cousin.
totally.
Yeah,
their
make her
cousin.
cousin.
Hold
Hey.
on. Hold on. Who are you saying, Cindy? Who am I think? That's not who I'm
Cindy
thinking
Snow.
of.
Cindy, she had like
Cindy's-
short blonde hair.
Yeah,
like,
That's not
wavy
who I'm thinking
Jenny Lee
about. Who's
Harrison.
the other girl?
Terry, the third one, the
Terry.
nurse.
That's
And she had a
Priscilla
long,
Barnes.
yeah, she had a
That's Priscilla
long
Barnes.
career, right?
Yeah.
She was on the show.
She was in a
Probably
James
the
Bond
longest.
movie.
Yeah.
She was also in
Terry's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
she
Terry
was, the
was
nurse.
my favorite.
She was the
Yeah.
nurse.
Terry was very smart.
Yes. Well,
On the
she's a
show.
nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jenny Lee Harrison, that's a good pick.
And she's still
Beautiful.
I think I still see her every once in a while. Like she'll pop up in like infomercials or
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to remember who her husband is. Her husband's like somebody famous. I can't remember who.
Oh,
Damn
okay.
it.
Coolio.
I remember when they replaced Chrissy Snow, I was
Yeah.
like so disappointed. But it was pretty much the same character.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
it was like they couldn't have Suzanne Summers anymore. They got rid of her, so they had to
Another
have
ditzy blonde, you know,
Yeah.
comic relief.
a replacement.
Which is great. I mean, the
Well,
whole
she,
show's
wa-
comedy.
she wanted
but
too much money, supposedly. She wanted to get paid.
She wanted more than the other two.
Well, no, she
Yeah.
was.
Thought she was the
She
I think it
wanted to
worked
get
out.
paid the same as Jack, as John Ritter's.
Yeah.
And they were saying, well, no,
Yeah.
this show is basically wrapped
Jack's
around.
show.
Yeah, it's,
Exactly.
It's seen from his point of view. Like you're.
Right.
That was a pretty bold move back in the day to not pay her too, because like she was, like everybody was all over.
yeah,
Exactly. And
Suzanne
well, that's
Summers.
a big
That's what
character
she
in the
was.
show.
That
Yeah.
was her fight. Was like, hey, I'm the eye. Like the
Eye candy,
eye
for, the
candy
show.
for the show.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
And they were like, well, no, this show's is built around Jack's.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
The main draws to the show are I feel like Jack Tripper and the Ropers, and then obviously eventually Mr. Furley.
Furley,
Yeah.
Those were like the big characters that everyone
Yeah.
tuned in. I
They
think,
were
to
they were
watch.
like the comedy relief.
I thought it was Larry.
The Gigolo.
No, I'd say Larry was
Regal
more like
Beagle.
Chrissy, where side character that's it's funny, but not. I don't feel like people tune into
draw.
the show. Just,
Yeah.
yeah. not the main draw.
It was
That was
just
a
the
funny
shit that
show.
Jack would get
you
into.
You guys are crazy. The hottest chick on that show was Mrs. Roper.
Yeah, those robes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is that not your pick?
Right? Easy access,
Mrs. Roper
dude. Just
or
lift the rope.
It was the
Who-
Moo-Moos.
Who was the girl that always was Lana?
Lana.
the girl that always wanted to get with Jack.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
dude. She was
Lana,
like-
had the high voice.
She had like 24/7 horns, dude. She wanted to like she said it straight up every
Definitely.
time.
Yeah.
Jack.
I remember the one where they go on the skiing trip. She's like trying to get in the sleeping
Jack
bag.
would have a date. Jack would have a new date every episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
Regal Beagle.
Playboy.
The Regal Beagle.
was
I always
yeah.
wanted a real Regal Beagle.
That seemed like a fun place to go
get
to.
You get a
Yeah.
T-shirt. You get a T-shirt that says it
That's
online.
true.
I want the real thing.
Yeah.
It needs to be in Venice, Santa Monica, where
Do like a pop-up bar.
That'd be sweet,
That'd be a
dude.
Beagle
fun-
Beagle.
Yep.
invite the guy that played Larry.
Yep.
He can make a guest appearance.
Him and I think
Now
him
it'd
and,
be a bunch of hipsters there.
I think him, Janet, and Cindy are the only ones that are. Oh no,
Alive.
Chrissy too.
Chris
that are
is still
alive.
alive. Yeah. Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
else is
no,
gone.
no love for Joyce DeWitt, I guess.
She was
Who?
early. Joyce
She
DeWitt
was
was
cute.
cute,
Who
but
was
then
that?
she got like a
Cute.
really bad nose job or something like
Oh,
that.
changed
Yeah,
the look?
Yeah,
She didn't
Fucked
need a
her up.
nose job.
yeah.
She was the one. She always changed her every season. She has a new hairdo.
That's like what's Jennifer Grey? Isn't that her name from Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
Ferris
Remember?
Bueller.
Yeah, she got a nose job. She didn't
She
look.
never got any roles after
Dude,
that.
Yeah.
It ruined her
it
career.
totally changed her look.
It did. So they were like, nope.
yeah. Made her less unique.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that schnoz.
Jesus.
Sausages.
So yeah, number 4, Jenny Lee Harrison.
Nice. Number 3 for me. This is kind of out of left field too.
Yeah. Yes.
This actress
I like
is
it.
better known as a pseudonym, but her real name is Cassandra Peterson.
Oh.
Nice.
But her real character name is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Love it, dude. I
Yes.
completely forgot about Elvira.
The
Yeah.
darkness.
I mean,
She almost
she's
made my list.
still, in my opinion, very good looking.
she is.
But, I
Absolutely.
mean,
Yeah,
she
she takes
just
care of herself.
I
Absolutely.
love that whole outfit.
Yep.
Of course, there's something that's very much
Hey, look, she knows.
that catches your
Yeah.
eye, and she'll definitely tell you what it is.
It's
I
part
think
of
she
the.
got them insured.
I love
is what
that,
I heard.
that whole thing
wow.
she did with the horror movies and
Yeah.
everything. She had a very good sense of humor. She's from
Absolutely.
the Groundlings.
Yep.
She was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
she's
Yeah.
just a very good-looking woman.
She used to be in burlesque.
is.
She did Vegas, and
She did?
early in
Yeah.
her career. And
What was that show, Brett, here in the West Coast? The
Which one?
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
It was just Elvira or whatever.
I mean, look,
yeah.
she definitely
But
like
we s-
used that to her advantage and used it as
Yep.
a sense of humor. Do you remember the movie? There's a shot in the movie when she's like, people are trying to break out of, I think it's like a chain gate, and it shows a close up of her boobs, and her boobs like bust
Yes.
the chain, the fence open.
That is awesome.
That's funny.
I
Funny.
watched it like
That's
last Halloween. No,
Yeah.
it was last
Yeah,
one.
it's
Dude,
funny.
we saw her
Funny.
at the at
Comic-Con.
the
I've seen her at Comic-Con
Yep.
before.
Yep.
Emerald City Comic Con when we went to Seattle that one year.
Oh yeah,
right.
she
there.
was walking around.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think me and you, Billy, saw her at San Diego Comic-Con one year.
Yeah,
It's just
did.
so weird to see her without the wig.
Yeah, she was walking around
Yeah,
like
red
Almost
hair.
blonde or
we
yeah.
recognized her because
Strawberry.
obviously we grew up watching her, but
Sure.
no one even like it was crazy. It was
Yeah.
like she was just walking. We were like,
She's like kind of short, like kind of tiny.
mm-hmm.
I remember when first time I saw Pee Wee, I didn't know she was. I didn't know that was Elvira, and then like I think it's probably my older brother or my mom were like, that, that's Elvira. I was like, what? Like I couldn't believe.
Yeah.
I thought Elvira looked like Elvira like all the time.
Yeah.
Taking in mind I'm
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah,
I'm like 10 years
exactly.
old, but yeah. Oh yeah, Elvira.
Great pick, man.
Just yeah. I used to love
That's a good
watching her.
Me too.
Every week.
Mhm.
The music too. I remember the intro. Like
Yep. It's all
creepy
smoke,
music.
and
So
creepy.
good.
The
Yeah,
wind
she's a
was
character.
howling.
Oh,
It's great.
I mean, she created herself an original character and has
Yeah.
established that and done that for how many decades? That's insane.
Yeah,
Like,
Tons,
since like
dude.
the
it's like
late 70s,
it's like
early
Pee Wee.
80s.
Like he created that character, and you're
Yeah.
known. You're known as that character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I read where
And it's lighthearted too. It's
Oh,
great.
Yeah, totally. Tongue in cheek, funny,
It's like
silly.
Svengoolie. It's very similar to Svengoolie.
Yeah.
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 I think I read that Joe Bob Briggs has done Shudder. He's doing like his drive-in. I think I read that they're going to do specials with Elvira, doing like
No
her
way.
Mistress of the Dark. Yeah, on Shudder.
Wow.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now I
I
gotta
would-
get Shudder again.
Me too.
Yeah, like Halloween, she'll do like a special
that
or
would
something
be
like
fucking
that. Yeah.
awesome. I would definitely get Shudder
Do they
for that.
replay? They don't replay those old Elviras from like the 80s.
I
No.
don't
Maybe
think so.
YouTube.
YouTube probably.
I need to
YouTube
check it
probably
out.
was your best
yeah.
bet. But yeah, dude, I used to love watching that when I was a kid. Like it was
Me
like
too.
a
Yeah.
Christopher Lee vampire movie.
Yeah.
Or it was like
Yeah.
some British
Late night.
I
Yeah.
remember like every
great.
once in a while she'd play like a 3D movie, and if you
Yeah.
wore the 3D glasses, like I think there was like a
Yeah, it's 3D.
They played the Munsters movie in 3D, like
Nice.
real cheesy stuff. But I loved it. As
It's
a
fun.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah, and also like she just had. I'm always attracted to a sense of humor as well. She had a very good sense of humor.
Totally.
And,
Oh yeah.
and that goes a long way for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yep.
All right, Brad, number 3.
My number 3 is a NBC Saturday morning show, aired August '89 to May '93.
Can I try to guess?
Oh, please.
It's definitely from Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
I'm gonna guess it's Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Ding, 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 and
Ah,
there's the
yeah.
bell.
Wow.
Yeah, man, she was popular girl in the school,
Yep.
super, super cute. I don't think was like probably like the other shows or the other women that I mentioned, like the Comic Relief or whatever, but
No, yeah.
as funny or bubbly, but just super cute and adorable, and
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's like George said earlier, like you want that girl in your middle school or high school.
Yeah.
High school, yeah.
Exactly, and you can ask her out, or
Man.
hey, let's go to the dance together.
Yep.
Or go to the arcade.
What was their hangout? I always wanted their. What was the name
The
of that
Max.
hangout? The Max.
Yeah.
I always wanted a Max like at my high school. We
Right?
didn't have anything like that.
No.
Like, there was no like diner we hung out at
No.
after school.
That's
Everyone
funny.
hung out on like the quad, the football field after school. Like,
Yeah.
That's funny.
She was good looking. She was actually like my first celebrity sighting in LA. I saw her buying a cake at Ralph's one night.
Nice.
Wow.
Was that?
And
when
I'm
she
just
was-
like, oh, look at her. Oh, I need to go buy some tissues.
Kelly Kapowski.
Was that when she was on? Wasn't she on 90210?
Yeah,
Towards the end of
probably.
the show,
she was.
like in the late 90s, early
Probably
2000s.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Wow,
now
wow,
she does
wow.
like a cooking show, doesn't she?
Really? Wow.
I think it's I know she's on MTV at night. She does a show where it's kind of like ridiculousness, but it's something else.
Oh, really
Is
funny.
she like the host?
Yeah, she's the host with two
Oh.
other people, and fuck,
Huh.
I can't remember what it's called. I saw the thing because I was watching ridiculousness
Yeah.
at night. I don't know why. It's funny videos. Where it's
It is funny.
like
It's
talk,
funny,
it's
yeah. It's
It's
funny.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
So, and then the commercial came up that was going to premiere, and I was like, oh shit, that's the 90210 girl from 90210 and Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I'm thinking
Well, I mean,
of Nicole Eggert.
They're still
She was on
doing Saved by the Bell, right?
Charles in Charge, right?
I don't know. Are they still doing Saved by the Bell?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I think they just did a reboot. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
rebooted
in it.
Mario,
They're in it, but
Mario
it's a new
Lopez.
cast.
It was like
Oh,
yeah,
is she
last
on it?
year.
Tiffany Amber
Yeah.
Thiesen's on it. Oh, cool.
Damn. Fuck. I'm.
Because that came out
Right.
right
See how
when
much
right?
TV I watched.
it was right when
Dustin
Dustin Diamond died, and
Yeah.
there was backlash because
They didn't put him on.
Yeah, and then he died, so they were like there were fans that were like
Let's
a
do a
little
tribute.
mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I
His
mean,
life came to a screeching halt.
Oh, it's been long enough. It's been a year.
All right, Ted, who's your number 3?
I got another stumper.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Here
I'll
we
be
go.
honest.
A lot
I'll
of
be honest.
stumpers.
Okay.
I like
Stump
these
us, bro.
stumpers.
It's modern. Okay. So she's an Italian woman from New Jersey, and she's married to a former UFC fighter, Joseph Benavidez. And she is now a spokesperson for UFC and Fox Sports 1. So you might see her in football, too. Her name is Megan Olivi.
I know the name.
Cue the crickets.
I know the
who she
name, but I
is.
don't remember what she looks
I
like.
know she is. I've
Yep,
seen her.
George knows.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
She's very beautiful.
Confident. She's funny. You know, all great attributes.
Well, I'm sorry. What was her last name?
Olivi. Olivi. And she's awesome. You know, it makes watching the UFC interviews that much more amazing. She knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, she's very knowledgeable.
She knows the material. And I saw her, I didn't even know she was a Fox Sports reporter. So she does like sideline work for football. Did you guys know that?
No, I didn't know that. I only know her from the UFC.
I turn on football. You know, I'm not a football watcher, and I turned it on
FS1.
Sunday, and she was on Fox Sports.
She might do like baseball too, because they do
Yeah, I think she's
FS1's
on-
baseball as well.
Yeah. But she's awesome. Super, you know, just super awesome, bubbly, funny.
And like you said, she knows what she's talking
She
about.
brings
She's not
it.
one
Like,
of those
every
that they use for
interview-
eye candy.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, absolutely.
She
So,
knows what she's talking about.
Yep. So that's my number 3, Megan Olivi.
Pretty solid
Oh, I
pick.
see.
dude.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Brett, what you got for number 3?
I think this is our first repeat.
Oh.
It is
Megan Olivi.
Elvira.
Nice.
It's Elvira.
Oh, good
Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna pop up on
I
somebody else.
almost had her as my number 2. I probably could have flip flopped it,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, Elvira, without giving away my other 2 that are left, she's definitely one of the first crushes I ever had, like as a kid. Like, I don't know who came first, but she might have been my first crush because, yeah, I just remember growing up watching her every weekend.
Absolutely.
She comes
I
from
didn't
the
even think-
same
great,
page
like-
as like Lily Munster and the Addams Family.
Yeah.
And like we mentioned,
Wife,
she
right?
had a really good sense of humor, and I love, as a kid,
Yeah.
it was like Elvira played scary movies sometimes, but then like she was funny. So as a little kid, I didn't get scared. Like it was
Yeah,
like,
because you have her to
Yeah.
lighten the mood.
exactly.
Absolutely,
So I
she's
was
great.
willing to watch scary movies because of her. Like it opened
Yeah.
a new world for me as a little kid to like horror films.
Yep. She was great. Distinct look. She had that kind of like
Beehive almost.
beehive
Yeah.
hair and like a long.
And like you guys
Like,
were saying, she's really funny.
slender
She
butt.
has
Yeah.
like, she's like tongue in
dress.
cheek kind of little jokes and stuff. So
Yeah.
Loved it.
And like she'd be
Yeah.
talking about something, and then you'd hear like a scream off camera, like someone dying. Like,
Very funny. Tongue in cheek.
Silly
Very good
sketches
stuff.
and stuff they would
Yeah.
do. And
Yeah, I also like girls who are like pale and pasty. I like that look.
yeah,
it's a good look.
What?
Elvira's
Look
definitely
like
pale
vampires.
pasty. Yeah. So that's my number 3.
Nice.
Nice. All right, Mr. George.
Number 3. This was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid, and I used to watch this show all the time, and I love this show. It is Alyssa Milano from Who's the Boss.
Oh.
Yes.
That was great. Awesome show.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, it was something about, I don't know, she was cute. Like that kind of
Yeah.
like
I
the girl
loved
next
her
door
back
at
then.
first.
Uh-huh.
Bubbly, kind of funny.
Yep.
And, some reason I was just like, God, I wish, like,
I
Raph and
agree.
we were talking
I mean-
about earlier how you wish girls like that went to our school when we were
Yeah, or
kids.
in your
You're like,
neighborhood.
Yeah, just like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Spunky, happy, silly, fun.
Yeah.
And then as she got older,
Charmed.
blossomed that much better.
Yes.
Wait,
As you
yeah,
should.
Yeah, I agree.
Was
She was in
she on
Charmed.
90210 or Melrose Place at one
Let's
point?
just say
too?
they all were.
Yeah, I think she
don't
was.
know.
I think they all
I
were.
didn't watch
Now,
that show,
I
but
think-
maybe. I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
didn't?
It was
Yeah.
on. She was on
I didn't watch that
Charmed,
show.
and then she was also.
Am I the only one that watched it?
She was Arnold's daughter in Commando.
Yes.
Yes,
They
it's
feed,
true.
the,
Absolutely.
they feed the
They
deer
kid-
together.
They kidnapped her.
They
Yeah.
feed the deer together.
Yep. Get ice cream.
Ice cream on the nose.
They get ice cream
On his
oh, it's a
nose.
great opening scene. Great.
Also,
Yes.
she was in soft core movies like Embrace of the Vampire.
I remember that one. When I
I
first
don't
saw
know
that
those.
movie, I was like, no.
Wasn't she
fucking
in like
way.
Wild Orchid 2 or
Yes.
3? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
one of the
Well, I mean, you
sequels.
don't really watch those movies. You just fast forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
To
true.
certain scenes that she's in the movie.
Soft corn? What is that?
Corn? Did you say corn?
What you talking
But yeah, she's super hot. She's always been good looking.
Definitely.
Great choice.
Yeah.
And I think,
about?
She was in Fear with Mark Wahlberg. Remember that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where he
Yeah.
beats up his
Yeah.
like girlfriend.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was a weird movie. but-
Stalker
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Yeah. And I think she made like a shitload of money. She
Sure.
trademarked the woman's football jersey.
She did the same thing
What?
for baseball
Really?
too.
Yes.
She had her own baseball jersey line
Yes.
like years ago.
Wow.
Like girl for
Because there was
girls.
no girls' football jersey. So
it's a
somehow, I
different
don't know how
cut.
she did it, but she made it to where it would fit, like it had like
Yeah, more
a
form-fitting.
curve.
Same
Yeah.
thing
And I
for
think she copied, I don't know what, but she made a.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
I mean, that's a
made a
money
shitload of
maker.
money.
because she's a huge baseball fan. She's always at Dodger games, and I remember she had her own line of Dodger jerseys that were because the cut is different for
Yes.
a
Yeah.
woman. Like it can't be like a men's cut.
Sure.
But she designed them where it's like, yeah, it's fits for a woman. It's designed for a woman,
Yeah,
but it's
she
a
did
baseball jersey.
Baseball and football, I believe.
Yeah.
If I did my.
She was married to Carl Pavano, who was a
Yes.
old pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So
I thought she
definitely
made
likes
all of her
sports.
money off those teen workout videos she did.
I don't remember those. Is that
Teen Steen? Was it Teen Steen? Gotta let it out.
Oh, my goodness.
that had to be when like Who's the Boss was like still on, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I used to
great.
love that show, man. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tony Danza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But really, man, come on. Everybody's heartthrob on that show was Mona.
Yeah, Catherine Hellman. Mona. Mona had me a moaning.
Who's the boss now, bitch?
Oh, shit! Mona the Bona.
Oh man, that's funny.
Love me some Mona.
That was good. That was good.
Oh shit.
All right. Number 2 for me. I'm surprised this hasn't been said yet. Maybe it's everybody's number 1. Here's a hint. Guess who's Bach? Bach again.
Oh, I know. I know who it is.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
I just looked up
It's
Mona.
Catherine Bach, a.k.a.
Oh.
Daisy Duke.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Ooh.
She was. Oh man, she almost made my list. That's a great
Wow.
I mean,
I'm
dude,
surprised.
to this day, people still reference Daisy,
Daisy
Duke.
Duke.
Oh, hell yeah.
Totally.
Dude, they have a song about Daisy
They
Duke.
named
Yes.
the jeans
They do.
were named after.
If you get
the
a
shorts.
song after you,
They named the shorts after her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daisy Duke's the
Yeah.
shorts.
That's
Like,
it.
And she was tough, too.
yep.
She wore.
She
She,
could
drove
fight,
a
yeah.
Jeep Wrangler.
She could serve you beer and then serve you an ass kicking.
Yeah. She whooped some ass.
I mean, dude,
a
great
good pick.
show. Like one of my favorite all-time shows as a child, and
Easily.
like she was so great, so like fun. Like you wanted to hang out
Yeah.
with her. Like
Yep.
she'd be like you can get a beer with her and go jump a car
Yeah.
across a river. It was great.
Punch
Yeah.
Oh my
Enos in
God.
the base.
What was that?
Absolutely.
What was the bar called? The Rooster Coop or no?
Ooh,
Is that
what-
way off there? What was that
fuck.
called?
It was called.
Man, I don't remember. It's been too long since I've seen it.
Me too. It's been a while. Since the 80s,
Yeah, it's
probably.
been a while.
Since,
I think I
since
watched
the
it in
boar's
reruns.
the boar's nest.
Boar's Nest.
Oh,
there
that's
you
it.
go. Thank you.
Boar's
God.
Nest, great.
I know I watched it in reruns in the 90s.
That was
Some
such
dude
a
on
great
Twitter
show.
the other day posted when they used to all get together and do those like
Reunions?
all-star challenges and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh.
she was in like a dunk tank.
Battle
and
Network.
they got her like coming out of the water, and everybody's just like, "Oh
Wow.
my god!"
The producers know what's up.
You can hear
Yeah.
a pin drop.
She was also in Cannonball Run 2.
That's right.
She was one
Oh
of the
yeah,
the girls in the
Oh,
jumpsuit.
nice.
Like,
That's
in
right.
that.
Which was good. Not as good as Cannonball Run, but still good.
You know,
Yeah,
part-
so
part
who
two
was
I
in
like better.
number 1 in the jumpsuit? Do y'all remember who was in the jumpsuits in Cannonball 1?
yeah, it was
yeah.
Adrian Barbeau.
Adrian Barbeau.
She was awesome.
Good one, dude.
Yeah,
Good pick, good
Catherine
pick.
Bach, dude.
Catherine
I feel
Bach.
like she's gonna come back
Woo.
again.
Come
Is
back.
it, she's on
Smoking.
Young and the Restless or Guiding Light, one of the
Really?
soap operas, I think. Now
Is she really?
I don't
I think
know.
so.
Yeah.
Like in the last 5 years, she
Oh,
like
really?
joined the cast. Like she's acting again. 'Cause she was kind of out of the limelight, like for a while.
Yeah.
Like in the
Probably
90s,
married
2000s.
some. Probably married some bazillionaire.
Yeah, right.
All right, Brad, number 2.
My number 2 was a show that aired on CBS from January 1979 to February of '85. Just some good old boys And a good old girl, Catherine Bach.
Good old girl.
Man, yep.
That's a twofer.
It's a twofa.
I didn't realize
Two for
Dukes of
Tuesday.
Hazzard was on till 85.
Daisy Duke.
Yeah.
I just loved the show.
one.
The show
Yeah.
the show was great. So many great characters, and then you had her. It's like,
That was one of my favorite
Icing
shows.
on the cake, bro.
man, yeah.
Good pick.
And then in the movie, you had
Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was. Woo,
Oh,
man.
wow. Yes.
Looked great in that
Oof.
movie too.
Yeah, she was a decent Daisy Dukes. Yeah.
Jessica
That was
Chastain.
like peak Jessica Simpson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Then they went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daisy Duke.
awesome.
I'm just thinking about
Daisy Duke.
right now.
Daisy Dukes.
Okay. Yep. So just had to take a moment.
Yep.
Breathe it
Yeah.
in.
Soak
I got
it in.
you.
Soak it in.
All right, Ted, what do you got for number 2?
My number 2 is a science fiction pick. It's Lindsay Wagner. Bionic Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
One of my
Forgot about
childhood
her.
favorites.
You're taking it back.
I love this show. I loved the
Jamie
Bionic
Summers.
Man and the Bionic Woman shows. She was a model. She actually was one of the hostesses on Playboy After Dark.
Oh, wow.
Then she was a contract player for Universal, where she did Adam 12.
I've seen that episode.
Let's see what else. Marcus Welby, MD. Rockford Files.
Mm-hmm.
And Bionic Woman.
She's still she's in good shape for her age.
Yeah.
Like she.
Yeah, she's super healthy.
Yeah, I think she
You
still
know,
runs probably. Or
Holistic kind of healthy
something. Mhm.
kind of stuff. And she was awesome.
You
Very
didn't-
pretty. I mean, I'm probably like 5 years old watching the show where she's probably like 25, 30. Oh, she was younger than me. So it was just an awesome show,
You forgot about
Bionics.
something, Ted.
What?
She did the Ford commercials in the late '80s, early '90s. Remember?
Oh, right.
The Ford Taurus when the Taurus came out. She was on the.
That's
commercial.
right. Yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah.
But she's awesome.
She's the Bionic
so-
Woman.
Come on.
Yeah, Bionic Boner.
And there it goes.
All right, Brett, who's your number 2?
It's another repeat. It's Catherine Bach.
Oh.
Yes.
Guess who's back?
we might
Baka
have a winner.
guys.
Wow.
Bach. I mean, we already said what needs to be said. She was great as Daisy Dukes. And
And if you
Talk about
don't
them.
know, look it up.
now you know. You know.
You
Yeah.
know.
Look up those
Yeah.
short shorts.
All right, George, do we have a repeat?
Yes, unfortunately we do. Number 2
Wow.
for me is Christina Applegate.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
wow.
yeah.
Bringing it back.
Yeah. Again, what else can you say about her?
Nothing.
Nothing at this point. It's all been said. How many times has
Did
she
you-
shown up on our list?
Did you guys recently see?
You're the
she
second one,
She
I
got
think.
diagnosed with MS, I think.
Is it
Awful.
MS or
Yeah.
Parkinson's?
I think it's
I
MS.
think it's MS.
Terrible.
Yeah.
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 And
But
she
she had
I think
the-
she had breast cancer.
She had a
before
double
that.
mastectomy like 10
Awful.
years ago because of breast
Terrible,
cancer.
man.
Yeah. It's like you beat cancer and then you get MS. It's like horrible. Like,
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
She's funny too, man.
Yeah.
I love like all the movies she's been in.
Yeah, she's been on some great
Great,
shows lately
yeah.
too.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
But I think
that's
she's
kind of
a
interesting
fighter.
that
She'll
like
get
all
through
those
it.
actors except for one has like gone on to do like bigger and better things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, David Faustino.
Yeah.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, Katie Seagal's been in a bunch of TV stuff.
Oh, yeah, she's
and
in something
Christina
right now.
Applegate's in movies.
She's on.
Yeah.
Al Bundy still
I think
does stuff?
I think she's on the Connors right now.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
Who is?
Um,
Katie Seagal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Peg Bundy.
On the Connors. Wow. Okay.
Or was for guest.
I know she's
Yeah.
on something currently. Yeah.
Well, number 1 for me is a girl who I would think would be my she's one of my tops across the board, movies, television, singers. She's so funny, so good looking. She does it for me. It's Elaine Bennis, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh,
My
wow.
top crush of
Seinfeld.
all
I didn't
time.
see that one coming.
Seinfeld.
Wow, no, I did not either.
I just I love
Very funny.
Seinfeld and she's so great in that show.
She is.
Just I love funny women.
Yeah.
I think she's
Yeah.
great, and I've always just had a thing for her. I watch Veep. I still think
Oh,
she's
yeah.
just great, so cute. Even those like old SNL episodes that are terrible, she's still just super cute.
She's funny.
I just I just always had a thing for her. Always will.
SNL.
Yep. Really good.
I liked
Very
her.
cute. Very funny.
Yeah.
Julia Dreyfus.
I liked her the last 3 seasons of Seinfeld. I think she changed her hair. She was actually pretty cute. Like towards the end of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
She's cute.
I'm starting to
She's
watch
funny,
those.
yeah.
Finally.
George Big
Wait,
Seinfeld.
you're
fan.
watching Seinfeld, Ted?
Nope, 0.
You started?
Ted's never seen
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
but I'm kind of like going out of order. so.
You can do that without
I've never
show, I
watched
feel
an
like.
episode.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a big
Jerry Seinfeld?
I could see
Great situation.
the other
Yeah.
Funny.
the other characters,
funny.
but his comedy just doesn't.
George.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I always
I
go
get-
back
yeah.
to that
George,
stand-up. Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you something right now.
okay, go.
I did not like Jerry Seinfeld when Seinfeld came out, but that show is still like you can not be a fan of his and still enjoy
Yeah.
the show.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
situation
Because the
is
other
so
characters
funny.
are so good.
That's one of the
Yeah.
best supporting
yeah,
casts of
like
all time.
Jason
really.
Alexander and Michael Richards.
God,
Like
are
I like those guys. I like those guys.
I think if
Yeah.
you just like one of them,
Okay.
it's enough
Okay.
to like the show.
Cool.
Even if you dislike Jerry
Yeah, very-
Seinfeld.
I
Very
don't
funny.
get his comedy. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But maybe it's
Get
just his comedy, like his specials and shit.
It might just be
maybe
a
the show's
stand-up.
completely different. Yeah, stand up
okay.
to me, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's my number one, Brad. What's your number one?
My number one was on a ABC show from November 75 to September 79.
I know what this is.
What is it?
I'll let you say.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Linda Carter.
Oh,
dude.
solid. Pick.
Yes.
So she was actually Miss World USA in 1972.
Wow.
Miss
So,
World, that's
there you go,
big.
Ted. Ted actually had some.
She was just a nominee, by the way.
No, she wasn't.
No,
She
she
won.
was,
she won.
Said she
Third
won.
square.
She
Damn it.
won, dude.
Did you say
Dude.
Miss World USA?
She
Look
won.
that up.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh,
See?
my
Oh my
God.
God! You're fired.
Ted.
Fake news. Man, she like even as a kid, I knew like, wow, this woman is beautiful.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
she's
drop
just
dead gorgeous.
drop dead gorgeous. That costume like fit in all the right places.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
she was
Kicking ass.
an action star.
Yep.
She was funny, like just gorgeous. Yeah, that's number one, man.
Solid.
Yeah.
You know, also like she was. I don't even know if this makes sense, but she was able to pull off the drop dead gorgeous Amazonian woman. And also look like the girl next door,
Yeah,
if
put
that makes sense.
Yeah, you put on the glasses
Yes,
and
yeah,
you know,
she pulled off both.
I think
which
it was
is
that
rare.
smile. Very beautiful,
beautiful,
smile.
beautiful.
Yeah,
yeah,
a very like innocent, but
Stunning
Yes.
blue
very
eyes.
Yep, very
Yeah,
innocent
beautiful
smile.
yeah, gorgeous.
Yep.
Yeah, number one, Linda
Nice.
Carter.
All right, Ted, what you got?
My number one is Wonder Woman.
Yes. Yeah.
Linda Carter. And what can I say about her that hasn't already been said?
I'm waiting.
She was Miss World 1970.
And she won, Ted.
she won.
She won.
She was Miss World USA
Oh.
1972, not Miss World 1972.
Okay.
Okay?
Look, it's semantics.
That's what your Wikipedia
It's
page says.
semantics.
Okay.
She won.
She's amazing.
Yep. All right, Brett, is there another repeat?
Tis a repeat.
Oh,
It is.
we got a winner!
She was definitely my first crush. Like I remember
think me
watching
too.
that show and I was
Yeah.
like 3, and I was like, wow, like
Beautiful.
I was a little kid and I was just amazed
Yep.
by Wonder Woman. Linda Carter is Wonder Woman.
I
Yeah.
think that was probably my first TV crush.
I think she was my first crush.
that or Daisy
TV.
Duke, but I think it was Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It was
Same
definitely
here.
a Wonder
Because I
Woman.
think I watched it in repeats in the 80s.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, it was
It-
already in repeats because
Yeah.
it started. Was it 70?
It was before I was born, 77.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
And the last
definitely
season,
repeats.
I was like a year old. The last season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So was
but-
it the first time that you felt like different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, mine was completely innocent, but I just knew, like, my God, this woman is gorgeous.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like
She was doing everything, and she can pull everything off. It was great. Like
Sure.
amazing.
3 hankies.
she'll always be one.
Oh,
She'll always be Wonder Woman to me. As you know, as good of a job as Gil Gardeau or what's her name?
who?
Who the fuck
Gilbert
is that?
Gardot?
No, Gil What's her name?
Gal.
Gil.
Gal
Gal.
Gadot.
Gal Gottfried.
Gal
What is her name?
Gottfried.
What is her name? Gal Gadot.
Yeah, he said
Gal
Gil.
Gadot. I
What
mean,
is-
dude,
wait, what is her name?
Gal
It's
Gadot.
Gal Gadot. I mean,
Gal
she's,
Gil
Gadot.
Gadot, right?
she's gorgeous too.
Oh
She
my
is.
God.
But
she's
as
amazing.
good as
She's
she is,
smoking hot.
to me, Linda Carter is
Oh, of
just-
course, of course.
a better Wonder Woman. I think.
Yeah.
Like she
Yeah.
captures that character. I think better. than-
I would disagree, but okay.
This is a this
Right,
is a,
right.
This
I
is
think
a,
we've talked about
this is a
that, yeah.
versus podcast.
Well,
Yeah.
she's okay. You got to agree. Adrian Padalecki? She was like not Wonder Woman.
No,
she was
no.
like in that reboot.
Yeah,
that
no.
didn't get picked up.
no
Oh.
trash.
Yeah.
No. Linda
All
Carter,
right.
and then Linda Carter for that entire era, of course, but like the newer now, I would definitely go Gal Gadot.
Okay.
Well, just I don't know.
I mean, come on.
I don't know. That's just. But yeah,
Apples and oranges.
Like I
Yeah,
said, they're
apples
both
and
good.
oranges. Exactly. I gotcha.
So that's
Nice.
Wonder Woman, my number one.
All right, George,
All right.
number one time.
Well, see, if you flip my list upside down or backwards,
Yeah.
it'd obviously be Linda Carter. But
Right.
again, I did my list from my first crush, which
Makes
was
sense,
her,
makes
down
sense.
to this
She
one.
made it on
I
all
like it.
five.
I like
it.
By the
Yeah,
way,
of course.
she won.
So
Yeah.
my number one.
She didn't make it on my 5.
She
What?
did.
You did?
I thought she did.
Yeah, I thought
She was
did.
your number one, I thought.
I thought
She's
she was
my
your,
what?
I thought she was your number
Wasn't
one.
she your number one?
Linda Carter.
Who?
Linda Carter.
No,
Yeah.
no. Billy was Daisy Duke.
No.
No, that was number
that's
Yeah,
two.
number two.
no,
That's
it's
number
Julie
two.
Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh,
yeah.
You didn't
Wait.
have Linda Carter?
You're right.
No, not on my list.
Well, you are
no.
no
shit.
longer on this podcast.
Billy is the only one that didn't have her.
You
Wow.
fired.
Get the fuck out of here.
What was that?
I guess he got fired.
That was the get the fuck out of here part.
Yeah. All right, George, who you got?
Okay. So my number one was on a TV show from 2000 to 2002. TV show was Dark Angel.
Oh.
Jessica Alba.
She
Yeah.
was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
She
I,
was
I,
awesome.
I liked her
I
in
forgot
that
she was
show.
on that.
Now that is my number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah,
I mean, just
smoking.
woof.
Yeah,
woof.
She is.
she's very pretty.
She was like my,
Pretty.
I think would be like the last of my TV crushes
Pew.
before he started watching movies
Yeah.
and going,
Yeah.
oh my god. But yeah, I think that show was only on for like 2 seasons.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, not
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't too long, but it was a good
James
show. It was like-
Cameron produced
kick
it.
ass.
Yeah,
that
he
show.
did. James Cameron.
He did.
Yep.
It was like she was almost like I wouldn't say like a female Terminator, but she was like
It was
super
kinda.
powered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she
it
drove
was-
like a cool looking like bike, like
Yeah.
street bike.
I
and
kind
it
of
was like
remember
set
the
in the
show.
future. It was supposed to be I think 2023 or something like that, or 2024.
Yeah, like loosely in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the future.
exactly.
It's probably it might have even been a year that already passed, like 2015 or
Right.
something.
Let's see. Let's go to honorables. Some that were mentioned. Let's go with Marky Post, Alyssa Milano, Christina Applegate, Tiffany Amber Thiessen. People that were not mentioned. Vanna White,
Oh, good
man.
one.
Nicole Eggert from Charles in Charge,
Definitely.
Yes.
Heather Thomas from The Fall Guy,
Yes,
Yes.
please. I mean,
Claire Danes from My So-Called Life,
Oh.
Wow. I forgot
and
that.
Jacqueline Smith was my favorite Charlie's Angel.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
She was beautiful.
And one that's kind of off the radar, probably way off the radar, Daphne from Scooby-Doo, the animated series.
Hey, that
What?
counts.
what a hottie.
That counts.
Yeah.
She was hot.
Yeah, I agree. I liked her as a kid
right.
too.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to be in Scooby Doo. For that reason,
All right, Brad, what you got?
Oh,
what I'm
shit.
talking about.
Here's mine. Nicole Eggert, Alyssa Milano,
Good.
Stephanie Kramer from Hunter.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
met her as
wow.
a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love that show.
Beautiful.
Me too.
Yeah, gorgeous. Jane Badler from a show called V. It was a sci-fi series.
what?
Was she the
She was
villain, the
bad-
dark
yeah,
hair?
she was like the evil.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Elvira, which that might have been in my top 5. I completely flaked on
Yeah.
Elvira. And I don't know. I guess all the rest that you guys said, I can't think
Yeah.
of any. Like I said, mine were primarily just like youth,
Yeah.
TV
That's how
crush.
Did my criteria.
Sure.
All right, Ted.
and Miss Garrett.
Funny, I have Heather Thomas on my list too. I got Marina Sirtis from Star
Oh,
Trek Next
good one.
Generation.
Deanna Troy.
All the Charlie's Angels.
all.
All of them.
Cheryl Ladd.
I've got Maren Jensen from Battlestar Galactica, the original series. Marianne and Ginger. I forgot their names.
Tina Louise and Dawn Wells.
There you
Dawn
go.
Wells, good job.
Brett.
Joanna Cameron from Almighty Isis.
Yes, she was beautiful.
70s kids show.
Yep.
Remember that.
Paralleled Shazam, but live action. Kaylee Cuoco from Big Bang Theory. Yes,
No
yeah.
way.
I said it.
No way.
I could
my
see that.
list. It's my
sometimes I think she's
list.
kinda cute.
List. And Aaron Gray. That's what I got for my list.
Who's Aaron Gray?
The girl from Silver Spoons and
Silver
Buck
Spoons.
Rogers.
Oh yeah.
E-R-I-N.
I fell asleep.
Aaron.
Yeah, E-R-I-N. G-R-A-Y, I
Yes.
think. I think it's with an A.
Buck Rogers, man.
All right, Brad, what you got?
You guys have mentioned most of them, but the ones you haven't. Ali Larder, she's been in Final Destination, but she was on Heroes.
Yep.
Yes.
And
Nikki.
then she was on
She's not the
Friday Night
cheerleader.
Lights?
She's the
Was
other
he?
girl.
I think she
the other
was,
blonde.
yeah. Billy mentioned this one. I had a crush on Peggy Bundy. I had a
I
crush
get
on the
that.
mom.
I get
for
that.
sure.
I get that.
This is an obscure one. My only obscure one. Rita Sever. She was the host for NBC Friday Night Videos from '94 to 2000.
Okay.
I always had a crush on her.
Now look her up.
Cheryl Ladd, Jenny Garth from 90210.
Yep.
Jenny
Julie
Garth, nice.
Newmar is Catwoman from the Batman TV show.
Okay.
I remember that.
Julie Newmar is beautiful.
Totally. She was a model too,
Sule,
right?
yeah. Sule Moon Fry, Punky Brewster.
Oh yeah, Punky.
I had a crush on her.
Cute. Very cute.
Cute.
And that's it. Oh, and the Baywatch. I didn't know which one to pick, so I just said the Baywatch girls. All of them. All of them. Like,
Yeah,
they're all,
I don't think you're going
Yeah,
wrong.
Carmen Electra. You know, everyone.
Electra.
yeah,
What was
Tracy
the other one?
Bing, Pamela Anderson.
Pamela
Anderson.
Anderson.
That's the one that was on my.
Did you say
Pamela
Yasmin
Anderson.
Bleeth?
She almost made my list.
Yeah.
Pamela Anderson.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Who?
Yasmin
Yeah.
Bleeth.
Yeah.
Tracy
Erica
Bing.
Eltnick.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapons.
Nicole Eggert. She was on
Yeah.
there too.
Yep.
Baywatch.
Yep.
David
Yeah.
Hasselhoff.
All right, George.
Oh.
I got none, dude. I got all the ones you guys said. I think Cheryl Ladd. I think Brett said that
I
was the only
did,
one
yeah.
that no one else mentioned.
Nobody
but-
said Sofia Vergara. From
Oh
Modern
my
Family.
God!
I
She's
would have
beautiful.
mentioned
I
her.
totally
I forgot about
her.
her. Yeah,
Colombian.
Man, good one.
Oh, I
dude.
just thought of someone else. Nikki Cox from
Oh,
Unhappily Ever.
Yeah, was
or
that
Unhappily
the
Ever
show with
After.
the puppet?
The puppet, the bunny
Bobcat
puppet? Oh
my
Goldthwait
God.
puppet?
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Good callback.
Nobody said Blossom.
Yeah. She didn't
Mayim
quite
Bialik?
make it.
The dad from Alf?
Shelley Winters.
dad from Alf.
Oh my God!
Norm from Cheers? Come on. Oh,
Yeah.
I just thought of another one. Shelley Long. I had a crush on her. Back in the 80s, like when
Yeah.
Cheers was new.
God bless your
She
soul.
is.
She's cute. You know, funny.
She was
and
the
very
cute,
strong-willed.
kind of
Now,
ditzy.
now that's another one who tried to get more money and bounced, right?
Yes.
That they
Yeah.
fired.
And they called her on her bluff, I
Yep,
think. They're like,
yep.
see ya.
Boy, did she screw up.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God, she had no career after that.
Later.
pretty much.
Money Pit, maybe?
Money
and-
Pit, Troop Beverly
Yeah.
Hills.
Yeah, but after,
and
yeah.
one other one with, what was it, Money? Something
Money Pit. Money Pit.
No.
Tom Hanks?
Bette Midler.
Oh.
Something about money.
Down and Out in Beverly Hills?
No, Peter Coyote's like the bad guy trying to kill him. Oh, what was that called?
I don't know.
Something
Yeah.
Money. I don't remember.
You could have made more money on Cheers.
Yeah, she basically did like
Oh.
4 movies and that was
Evie
it.
Money?
Yeah.
So just to be fair to all of our, many female listeners out there,
Yes.
who was the hottest guy of your childhood?
Hottest guy.
That's a different podcast for
Sean
you
Cassidy?
guys.
We could do what is that? That would be a bro crush, right?
Bro crush. I think
Yeah.
on top of my list, and just because of his coolness factor, and I wanted to be him like really bad, was David Hasselhoff in Knight Rider.
Oh,
I
Knight
was
Rider.
like, dude, that
Yeah.
guy had like all the women. He had the car. He had like the ground beef chest hair like
Oh,
popping
yeah.
out,
Ground
leather
beef.
jacket. He had leather
Ground beef chest hair.
For me,
leather jacket. His hair. That dude had
Yeah.
impeccable
that
fucking
like
hair.
probably like Magnum PI.
I was gonna say it was
Sure.
Tom
Yeah.
Thomas Magnum, Tom Selleck for
Tom
me.
Selleck,
Tom
for sure.
Selleck.
I wanted to be like, oh, come on, he lives in Hawaii,
Oh,
lives
dude.
in a guest house on a giant mansion on the beach, drives a Ferrari
Right.
that he doesn't even own. He
It's
borrows
his.
it. It's
yeah.
his.
And that mustache.
I mean, come on, that's the life.
come
He's got-
on.
and dude, he's
I
got
mean,
a
girls love him.
man stash, dude.
Yeah.
That's not a
Like,
mustache.
when
That's
I-
a man stash.
When I watch that show, I'm like, I always am envious. I'm like, I want to be Thomas. I want to be a
That's me.
PI in Hawaii
That's
right now.
me with
doing
Michael
that.
Knight.
I've
dude.
got mustache envy.
Ted. Who's yours?
Selleck, for
Selleck.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad.
yeah, I mean, I don't have one.
Brad's like,
Bullshit.
I'm straight.
I mean, no. Like I said, it's like I guess you're thinking of like the machismo, like cool.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
I said, I would have said
Yeah.
probably like Magnum PI
Yeah.
or the next door neighbor on Married with Children. The what's that guy's name?
Oh, Tetsi McGinley?
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't know. What was the
funny.
other guy?
You talking about Steve
Yes,
Rhodes?
Steve.
Oh,
That's
Steve.
a dork.
Oh, the first
Yeah.
guy. The
That
first
guy.
husband.
That guy was
Oh
so
my-
boring.
Yeah.
Doormat.
Yeah.
That dude was a
Right.
doormat.
Darcy just beat him up left and right.
Oh,
Poor guy.
poor dude.
And even though he wasn't like a good looking, I mean, he was a good looking dude, I guess. But like Ted Danson as Sam Malone, like, was a great character, and like I think the women probably would have found him attractive. He was always like a fun character.
Clooney.
Yeah.
Clooney. ER.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
There you go.
Johnny Depp, 21 Jump Street.
Shatner?
Yeah. Classic track.
What was that?
Well, guys, we've covered it all. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
go take a cold shower. A cold shower. A cold shower. a cold shower. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to the Five Dudes of Views podcast. Be sure to check us out on Apple Podcasts, Libsyn, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, and now YouTube. And while you're on there, be sure to download, rate, and subscribe. You can also check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Five Dudes Views. And we also are on Facebook. Everybody out there, stay safe. Until next time.